So 2 weddings happened yesterday. Well, one of them is creating a buzz up until this morning, okay? And there's a reason why, okay? So there is the purported, and I have a reason why I'm using these words, because Geh Geh himself has gone through all the whole roundabouts of denial that is possible. First of all, it was that he was representing his brother, and then secondly, it was we're hearing it's a movie. Next thing is content creation, and then at some point he says sometimes being a married man or marriage is good or something of that sort. And then there was a part where he's saying he's not happy with the fact that people are actually saying that his wife looks like Bobrisky. Wife, okay. So whether it's real or it's content, there are some things to take away from this. Number one is that change is the only constant. People change. Their philosophies change. So what somebody stood for today is something he can change totally and do even a 180 and stand for something else. So it's important that you, the person who is following somebody, should be mindful what you're following, who you're following, and why you are following the person. Okay? It's important that whatever it is that you hear is something that you sit with yourself, process it, and make a conscious, deliberate, intentional assessment and application of it. Sometimes you're gonna hear something, okay, that you agree with. But sometimes not everything the person says is what is agreeable. It's very okay to pick something, use wisdom, and apply it for yourself. You don't have to follow everything that somebody is saying. Even the wisest people make mistakes. So it's important that you are using your own head, not just regurgitating and applying everything that one person is saying. Also, it's very important for the person who has stood on something publicly, and especially having a large following, it's important that they are responsible enough to come out to their following and say when they have shifted on their stance. Yeah, so some people will cancel you, but it doesn't matter, because you are being true to yourself. You are being authentic, and you are not being deceitful about your mind changing. There are some people who follow you because of certain things, and when you have shifted from that thing, it makes a whole lot of sense. It is responsible for you to come out and say, you know what, I've changed my mind. And then explain to them why you have changed your mind. Maybe they will see the light as well, and maybe they will not. But it's important that when people are following you, it's because you are being authentically yourself, and you are being true to what you actually stand for and what you believe in. Not today you say one thing, and when they put it to you something else that you have done that is in negation to that thing, you are twisting your mouth, tongue twister, everything, but you're not landing on your truth. Another thing is that while it is an aha moment for people who don't exactly stand for the things that Geh Geh speaks about, or people who are in negation, total negation to the things that he speaks about, we need to be mindful that we are also not extremists with the things that we propagate, okay? You see, at the core of relationships, especially between men and women, what is important is wisdom, kindness, above every other thing. Yes, you have to be wise in your dealings with people generally, and then with people who you are also romantically interested in. Yes, so love with your head. You gotta use your head, even as you love with your heart. It's a two-way thing, okay? You're dealing with human beings. A lot of the things that Geh Geh says were very vile, very disrespectful to women.
Now, why I tell you the beam now, you know, so women, their body not day in order. The body system not day in order again. So, you know, if, and them not know, now man, with they go, they know, say this place not there again.
And it's crazy how today he has married a woman. You would expect that it's a man he will be with, but he has married a woman, Abi. So even if it's the content, okay, and then, you know, this whole thing fizzles over, and, you know, it comes out that truly it's some sort of movie content, whatever it is, it still means that any day Geh Geh wants to marry. Now, so we will still drag her like tiger generator. Why? Because he's not true to form, to the things that he's saying, unless his message is going to change. But it's funny if it does change, because just some hours before his own matter broke out, he was still using Soso's wedding to push his narrative of how women are all about the money. Meanwhile, there's a video where he's spraying his own wife money. He will still be dragged if it's not true. Okay, it had better be true now so that it ends right now. But any other time, to be like double jeopardy. He will be tried for the same crime this time around. So it's important, whatever you see on social media, use your head though. Some people are just here for the likes, the shares, the engagement, the earnings on social media. No go spoil your life because of one crazy person who doesn't stand for anything, who will fall for anything. The one that is totally wild, it just blows my mind, is the men, the older men that say they are learning from Geh Geh. The ones that went to pay for courses from Geh Geh. 30 plus men, 40 plus men that this boy is a mentor to. He said he's 20 something. This is who you people are going to learn relationship for. People you are supposed to coach. I don't get it. There's one on Facebook asking for a refund. Be cool, no. So I'm going to leave you guys with this scripture right here. So you see, things that are noble, things that are pure, things that are authentic, things that are kind, things that are merciful, are the things that you should think on, act on. Be these things to yourself. Be these things to other people. And hopefully, your spouse, your partner, your person will also be these things to you. Yeah. Do unto others as you will have them do to you. Let that be the guiding principle in how you relate with somebody that you are connected to or involved with. And that's all.